Previously on Zoomvivor.
If you ever play a game with me, I'm watching you all the time.
Erica has never communicated with me.
We decided to vote out Kira.
Simon puts the target on his back and he wants to work with me. Like, he's in my messages talking about, I want to work with you. I really enjoy you. Yeah, I really enjoy you too, Simon, but you're really making it really hard.
Super great move. You're probably gonna be voted out sooner or later and you won't reach the merge.
Third person voted out on Zoomvivor, PANGAEA. Alright, Simon, the tribe has spoken.
Oh my God, seeing your name written down is terrifying, but we pulled it off and that was insane. I'm really optimistic that like the vibes of the tribe are going to be a lot more laid back now, because I feel like a lot of us were on edge with Simon like going off idol hunting and like kind of forming those small tribes, and now that's one less person that I'm suspicious of.
So, welcome back to Tribe Camp. Yeah, there are not some happy campers. There are not some not so happy campers with me right now. I really just blame it on the fact that Simon potentially had a power. Kostas and Kat are blindsided at this point. They had no idea that that was coming. So at this point, I'm trying to damage control with Kostas and Kat.
I was very annoyed that Dakota never let me in voting out Simon. I think I was going to vote out Simon. Why would I not? He was my closest ally, but it was still the second vote of the game. It's not such a good. We were basically playing for 1 hour. Simon can go home. I can create new best friends, and he will be long forgotten by the time this game is over.
Kostas hates me. Kostas hates me. He feels like I've betrayed him. He feels like I'm the only person that voted for Simon, apparently. That's his own fault. When you make alliances with everybody, people aren't going to be genuine with you. Why would we? Because are you really being genuine with us? Are you getting real with me, Kostas? No. You can yell at me and say I'm betraying you. I should have told you. Hell no, I wouldn't have told you. What if Simon had an idol? What if you had the idol?
I talked to Dakota because I was like, how the heck would Kostas want a gun for me? Like, and I checked my messenger notifications and I realized I missed his request. And I was like, oh my God, that could have cost me the game because I was just an idiot and didn't check all my messenger requests.
And after that, Kira and Erica immediately started talking with me, and I actually from Erica and I became best buddies from that point on.
I'm so sorry. I genuinely did not see these messages before. How about we start with a clean slate? Like, I honestly think we're similar personalities. Why don't we try working together?
Simon voted out, and I didn't know. And then I talked to Danny, and she told me that everyone thinks that Simon is a threat. I mean, we're not playing individual here yet. We're not merged. We need to win every challenges. So we need strong players. We can get rid of strong players later in the game.
I just try my best to tell people that. I'm telling Kostas that. I'm telling Kat that they can take and do with it what they will, but I'm being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm really trying to reconcile with them, because moving forward, I'd really like not to have them on my bad side.
That's weird. That's really messed up, because if they're thinking that way, that if you're very good at challenges, you're a threat already. I will not give my 100% in challenges right now. If we lost, then we lost.
I'm going to be one of the most strategic people on this tribe, so I have to begin setting up a game that will sustain me come swap. It's never too early, but I have to make it there, of course, but you do want to begin to formulate and shape your game, because if you don't have a strong beginning, you're not going to have a strong ending. So
People see me as a loyal player, because without loyalty, you can never go far. You have to be with people who can bring you further to the game. It's very scary that they're thinking that way, so expect to see a different Atikats.
We all made it. We all made it to
Yeah.
episode
It's so
4.
stressful.
I know.
It really is stressful.
Well, as a tribe, of course, general survivor rule, you have to keep the tribe strong. So as much as possible, we vote out the weakest link who don't really contribute to the challenges.
Maota 5 was, without a doubt, controlling the Maota tribe. The Maota 5 is composed of me, Kenita, Kenneth, Bing, and Brian. The other members of the tribe are Charlene, who I am allies with in Bisaya Alliance, and Ming, who I also am allies with in the Bisaya Alliance. And then we have Manu. So there are 8 of us. So obviously, the Maota 5 are controlling the Maota tribe. And so that leaves Manu, Ming, and Charlene at the bottom of the pack.
That's gonna be third tribe in council, right?
Yes, we will be more famous than 3 people at least.
Obviously, Manu contributed greatly in that win. But is it something? Is it a reason enough not to vote him out in the game? No, I don't think so. Maota 5 strong.
The thing with people thinking I'm just another person's number is I'm kind of used to it, kasi first there's that certain stereotype that it's always a man leading the charge. So it's a bummer, but also at the same time it's a strategy to hide someone, make a meat shield out of that person. Perception is reality in this game. Either you use that perception to your advantage, or it will be used against you and become a disadvantage.
I'm still waiting for my lunch. I am starving
Didn't
now.
arrive yet? You ordered something?
No. I mean, my family is cooking.
There shouldn't be any reason for foreigners or for the minorities to feel that they're not welcome, because they as Filipinos, we are very welcoming. So that's when I stepped in, like, to really assure, especially Andres that time and Manu as well that time. I just wanted to like to step in to assure them that they shouldn't worry about being voted out, as we are hospitable as Filipinos. And if mangyari man na ma-vote out sila, I hope that they won't take it against the Filipinos, as it's just a game. Basta pag pag mabash tayo online mga Filipinos about foreigners being voted out and being blindsided by Filipinos, labas ako dyan. Di ako bumoto kay Andres. Lagot kayo.
Use all the gas yesterday, boiling the eggs. I forgot them on the fire.
There is indeed a Visaya alliance, which includes Bads, Kenneth, Ming, and Danny. And I tried to approach Charlene and ask her who threw Josh's name. And she answered just them, just a random throw of vote, just a random stray, just in case Andres have an idol. And so since Bads and Kenneth were there, I tried to approach them as well. Bads, Kenneth, do you know why the vote was like that? Do you know the turnout of the vote? Do you know the plan about Josh? And they were like, no, we didn't. And I'm like, bitch, go fuck yourselves. I know what happened and you're lying straight to my face.
My eggs are like my legs are probably like black inside, like my soul.
Yeah, I'm nice by default, but if you trigger me, if there is something that doesn't feed, then Bads and Kenneth, girl, be careful. Watch your back. I'm gonna go after you.
So, Maota, getting your first look at the new Arakoa tribe. Simon voted out last tribal council.
Ooh, the Vietnamese guy.
And with that, guys, we will now go to our next immunity challenge. For this challenge, each round, the first person from each tribe gets to say their tribe name, gets to pick a number and solve a rebus puzzle. If they answered wrong, the other player can steal. If they answered correctly, it will reveal a part of a hidden message underneath. The player who answered correctly can choose to guess the phrase or not. If they guessed wrong, their tribe loses a turn next round. First tribe to say the phrase correctly wins tribal immunity. We're gonna start the challenge right now. For Arakoa, we have Danny and Charlene for Maota. Alright, here is your puzzle.
Maota.
Charlene?
Inside job.
Inside job is incorrect.
Steal.
Alright, Arakoa can steal with Danny.
In between job.
In between jobs is correct. Right. Danny, you get to uncover a part of the grid. Pick a number.
Number 5, please.
Here's the grid. Route number 5. You're gonna solve?
Not yet, thank you.
Alright. Next pair from Arakoa, Erica, and Bing from Maota. Here is your next puzzle.
Maota.
Bing?
Travel overseas.
That is correct. Travel overseas is correct. Now you got to uncover a part of the grid. What number?
8.
Number 8. Alright.
I'm
Okay.
not solving.
Alright. Next pair, we now go to Dakota and Manu.
Maota.
Manu.
Metaphor.
Metaphor is correct. Right, Manu, you get to uncover a part of the grid. Pick a number.
Okay, I choose number 1.
You'll solve or not?
No.
Next pair. We now go to Kat for Arakoa and Brian for Maota.
Arakoa.
Kat.
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse is correct. Right, you now get to uncover a number.
E.
Going to solve?
No, not yet.
We now go to our next pair. Kira from Arakoa and Bads from Maota. Right,
Maota,
Bads.
sorry.
Bads.
Win with ease. Win with ease.
Win with ease is correct. Alright, you get to uncover another part of the puzzle.
4. Sorry. Number 6.
Number 6. Here you go. Can solve?
Go.
Bad.
Should I answer?
I'm going to answer.
Yep, I'll answer.
Alright, what is the phrase?
This tribe is now immune. Your flames will soon be immune.
Alright, that phrase is incorrect, which means Maota will lose a turn, giving way for Arakoa with Costas. Costas, you will be given this to solve. Here's your puzzle.
Something over the word.
Right, that is correct. You need to uncover one. What number?
7.
7. Okay. Number 7. Updating the board. Here is the updated board without 7. We're going to solve.
I will try to solve.
Okay. What is the phrase?
This tribe is now immune. Our flames will soon commune.
Right. That phrase is correct, which means Arakoa wins immunity, sending Maota to Tribal Council. Congratulations to you, Arakoa. You are safe.
Hello.
No one going home. As for Maota, one of you guys will be the 4th person voted out of this game. And we'll get to Tribal in a bit. Alright.
Actually, someone guessed the answer and then that person put commute. But Mads didn't see that last message. And when he answered the question, he said immune. So that caused us the challenge.
Was I scared because I missed that part of the challenge and it cost us the win? Not really, because if at all, I can also share the blame with everyone else who told me to solve the puzzle or to guess the phrase. So I wasn't really concerned at all.
The targets for this round is Manu because he's in the minority, like he's the only non-Filipino in our tribe, and May, which is expected because she got a lot of votes last round, and she is a wild card, so we don't know what's going on in her head.
We knew that Manu came from an island or something, and we knew that chances are high that Manu has an advantage or an idol. So we went back to the Maota 5 GC. In the Maota 5 GC, we said, let's not complicate it. We did this during the undress vote. Let's split the votes between Manu and Ming. Let's tell Ming and Charlene to vote for Manu. Let's tell Manu to vote for Ming. so that the only names on those parchments are Ming and Manu. In the split of 5, that's me, Kenita, and Kenneth writing Manu's name down, and Bing and Brian writing Ming's name down.
In the alliance group, especially in the Visaya, they were also trying to take Manu down as the only foreigner in the group.
Tayo na lang dito.
Ayun na lang dito.
Ano gagawin? Wait
Ano sila?
lang. Sino ba? Manu? Tama ba?
Oh, pero magaling siya sa challenge ng the other time ba?
Yun na. Wait lang, go muna tayo kasi malaleft out talaga
Sige,
tayo.
sige.
So right now, I don't have a good deal with Manu. Either he's messaging others or he's just, I don't know what he's doing. But I think he's messaging others and not bothering to make social connections with me. So if he's not talking to me, and I found out that he's also not talking to Kenneth, because I asked Kenneth, who is he talking with?
Well, I start talking to Kenita. I start talking to Bing, saying, okay, we need to make this happen. We need to vote together. You have my vote 100%, and with Kenneth as well.
When he entered the tribe, I'm like, I wanted to get to know him. I wanted to form an alliance with him as well, because I'm still kind of half with the Maota 5, because Bads and Kenneth have Charlene and Ming. So we really need to break that Visaya alliance, because we're gonna be in the minority just in case that Visaya alliance goes far in this game.
God damn it, someone got it first.
What? Oh my god. I'm still on like the first page.
As you scour for and search for the advantage, someone else found it first and beat you to it. Sorry, I got nothing for you. At least you now know someone has it.
Napapansin ko dito is from Kenita na Bads is in a GC with the rest of them. And ang napapansin ko dito is yung kampo nila is trying to break the Visaya Alliance. Kaya nagiging Meng's name is coming up.
So I really sort of developed this parang easy vibe against him. Mas naging strong yung thought ko na maybe he is trying to rally the Bisaya connection or the Bisaya alliance that he can have against us na mga Tagalog. So again, tinatry ko talagang basahin kung ano ba to? Backup niya to? Or magiging loyal ba siya sa Maota 5? That's what I'm trying to find out. So, with that, I'm really trying to push to vote for Ming para at least mapilayan siya kung may plan naman talaga siyang bumuo ng Bisaya Alliance.
How do you find this stuff?
Well, I
Pero
didn't
may
come here
nakakuha na rin.
first.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
What the F?
Well, I did.
What the fudge?
I didn't come here first, so I know that it's not me.
Now we go to Tribal Council, and I have to face the unknown because I don't actually know. Though I don't actually know what to do right now. I don't know who to vote for. I don't know who to trust.
At this point, I still didn't think, or I still don't think that Bads is trustworthy. I just felt like at some point he's gonna take me down. Maybe he's threatened. Charot. But yeah, we are just working smart. Nothing personal.
To be completely frank about it, the Maota 5 still control this vote. But then, I think that the names that are floating are people who least deserves to stay in the game.
Hello, Maota. Welcome to another tribal council. Meet you again this time. Right. Manu, can you walk me through what happened in the challenge, guys? I mean, you were dominating early and then you guys stumbled in one part of the challenge and that cost you.
Yeah, we were very close to win. We actually had the answer, but I don't know who was. I guess it was Brian, the one of bats in that round. He couldn't see the last message, which was the correct answer. But well, those are things that happen normally, and I hope we can win next challenge. I can survive this tribal.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, I'm gonna be very blunt about this. You're the only one who's not a Filipino here. So how does that make you feel?
Everyone has been very welcoming with me, so I don't think it's going to be like Filipinos against the Paraguayan guy. It's not because I'm the only Latino left in the game. So we will see. I mean, if they take me out, I guess that could cost this whole people the game probably. Just saying because the Americans on the other side will like probably think that Filipinos are all together. I don't think so. That might be like an image for them, like communicating, oh, they might be all together. Let's vote all the Filipinos out. So I don't think the game is going to be like that, and we will see how it turns out.
But we kind of saw it last season in Zoomvivor Anarchy, where all of the Filipinos banded together to form an all-Filipino alliance and basically annihilated the Americans come merge. Charlene, is this gonna be the same case?
I'm not sure about that. Anything can happen in this game, so we'll just have to see how it unfolds from here on out.
Okay, that's fair. Kenneth, is that gonna be the case for this tribal?
If you're going to look at the numbers, for sure Manu is the easy vote. But however, hearing what Manu said, it is true that the other tribe might think that we're making an all Filipino alliance. So I think that we should always think one step ahead, I guess. And yeah, that's it.
Do you think that the Andres boot kind of send a message to the other tribe? Because looking at that same, we're basically in the same situation now, except it's now Mano instead of Andres, and everyone was saying that, oh, don't worry, Andres, you'll be fine, you're gonna be okay, and then he goes out.
For sure, I think people expected it, and yeah, because of the numbers, and I think on the first tribal, like he got the most votes, so I don't think what's the reason to keep him at that tribal.
Okay, so Brian, right now, what are you gonna base your vote on? It's gonna be via nationality alone? Is it gonna be are there gonna be other components to your basis?
And although there's common ground in this tribe, in like 7 people, there are so many factors to consider in every single vote. Like you have to consider your relationship to everyone and how this will affect you as a tribe. So I'm not just basing it on nationality alone because, although it's common ground, I don't think it's that it should be that big of a deal because Manu has talked to people here, and I think that he can build relationships off of that. And yeah, I'm basing my votes based on what I told people earlier, and I'm a pretty honest player and I stick to my word. So there.
Ads. Brian said something about honesty. How do you think that honesty will come into play in this tribal council?
Well, honesty. Talking about honesty, I think this is a particularly difficult game in the sense that you have a very biased perception of what is reality, something that exists in your head and based on your own point of view. But I also think that honesty in itself is a disincentive in the sense that if you try to not keep your words this early in the game, most especially, it will sooner or later bite you in the ass because things will unfold whether you like it or not, and whatever things you say now will see whether or not you stick to them or you stuck to them. So I think there is truth to saying that you're an honest player and you live by it, and then later on you're probably not as honest as you say you are. So for me, it will dictate your decision making in this game, and there's still value to being honest in this game.
All right. Bing, what do you have to say to Bad's statement? Do you agree?
Again, as you mentioned in this game, trust is actually what we're trying to get. And I think, yes, we can say anything in this game. And I think just for this vote, if I'm gonna be asked what I'm basing it on, I feel like I'm basing it on who I feel trust. This is where gut feel will come in since it's still early in the game. And from that gut feel, if you feel like it's the right thing to do, then go with it. And that's where I'm going tonight.
All right. Kenita, how much of your gut are you trusting right now at this point?
I think 0.999%. Because I'm still vulnerable and a lot can happen, right? I feel like I may be talking to some people, but who knows? These people might be talking to another people, and they might be planning a different plan to what they, told me. So
Ming's
we
raising
really
her
don't
hand.
know.
Ming's raising her hand. Did that happen to you?
No, it was just like a preach sign.
So do you agree to what Kenita said?
I felt the truth in what she say. Like, there are some people who would tell you that you would talk to, and then they would tell you some certain things, but they would go behind your back. So in this stage of the game, really, as what Bing have said, it's best if we trust in our gut feeling, because we really don't know who is on us or who is against us. And so yeah, you just have to trust in your gut feeling, who you think is deserving to stay and who you think is deserving to go.
So are you saying that the person you'll be voting out is not deserving?
Yes, for sure. Because just personally, I think I would choose the person who is deserving, was working hard to stay on the game, because we are on a team as well, and there are people who would tell me, let's vote this person out, but I can see that he's doing well, so why would I vote him out? So instead of voting for that person, I would vote for a person who I don't think is deserving to stay. And with regards to that one as well, that person who is deserving to stay, gets to stay, would challenge you. And you can use that to your advantage as well.
All right. Fair enough. I guess everyone will have different perspectives, safe to say, about how they view this game. And I guess even if we have different perspectives, perception is still reality in this game. And let's just see whose perception will reign victorious, because now it is time to vote. You guys know the drill? Good luck.
I'm voting for you because who wouldn't? Bye.
This vote is out of gut feeling, and I'm voting for Bads because I just feel like he has an alliance between him and other team were going against me, and I just don't feel like he's being honest.
I honestly don't know where the numbers are going right now, since there's a possibility that they would vote me out since I didn't join the immunity challenge. But I'm just going with people whom I trust at this point, so that's the reason why I'm voting you out.
I have the votes. Now, before I read the votes and find out who is not deserving, based from the tribe's decision, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person with the highest number of votes needs to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Bads. Manu. Manu. That's 2 votes, Manu. Manu. It's 3 votes Manu, 1 vote Bads. Ming. 1 vote Ming. 2 votes Ming. We're tied. 3 votes Manu, 3 votes Ming, 1 vote left. Fourth person voted out of Zoomvivor, PANGAEA. Ming. Ming, with this vote, that's 4, that's enough. Any final words for the tribe?
I wouldn't say anything negative, but I thank the tribe for having me, and I admit I have been not deserving to be here because I have not been that active. And good luck, guys, and I hope you win this for your chosen child. Good luck and God bless. Peace out.
All right, Ming. With that, the tribe has spoken. Just remember, just remember before you go, you are as deserving as anyone else. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, time for you to go, Ming.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, Ming.
Good night.
All right. After that vote, we found out who the tribe thinks it's not deserving to stay. All right. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to internalize, and we'll get to that.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Zoomvivor, PANGAEA splits up once again.
Drop your buffs. We are switching things up.
And the challenge reaches pandemonium.
Que pongas 2 primero y después 1 encima.
Doha, tagdoha ang base pa.
So, magpalit.
I would say I got voted out because how do I say it? I don't want to say it negatively, but I believe that that some people who I thought would be my alliances actually went in an alliance to go against me. But that's okay. Like that's how the game goes. When I vote for people, I take it personally. Like I would think if this person deserved this one, then I wouldn't vote for them. But if I think the person is not deserving, then I would vote for them. That's my take on getting it personal. Well, on their opinion on me, on their votes on me, I don't take it personally. Because that's them working smart or playing smart. So I don't take it personally. But it's just that they might see me as a threat, or they might see me as like a weak spot or a weak link in the team. That's why they voted me out, and that's fine. Well, I'm thankful to be here. No regrets. I've had fun. It was a pleasure meeting everybody, and to everyone who is still in the game, continue playing smart because that's how the game works. I'm just not for this game. I take it personally, or maybe that's something I have to work on, right? In the future, if I get the chance to play again.